before I even joined COMESA in 1999, when the UPND was formed, I was one of the young people that joined the party. However, that time I didn't know what politics was, but I had an opportunity to have a meeting with the founding father of the party, Mr. Anderson Mazoka. That time I used to live in Kafue. I was told by some colleagues that Mr. Mazoka will come to Kafue this evening, would want to meet us. I was one of the people that met him that particular night. And when I was going to that meeting, I didn't even understand where I was going, but I was just invited. In that meeting, I was like, me, I can't be a politician. But he asked me a question, said, what is it that you are going to do to this country that people will see that you've done? And like you, every time to say, what has this country done to me? Because most of the time as a people, we want the government to do something to us. But what is it that we are contributing to bring a difference in the lives of other people? So he convinced me, and the first card that I had as UPND member was given to me by the late Anderson Mazoka in 1999. And it was from that background that I joined the party, and we started forming branches. You know, as a new party, we had to start forming branches. And my first position in the UPND was a branch treasurer in Kafue. From there, I raised to a ward treasurer. From the ward treasurer, by the time we were going for election in 2001, I was the constituency treasurer. I believe that challenges should be turned into opportunities. When you have a challenge, you face it, don't run away. It's an opportunity for you. Because life is not good for you to have opportunities every day. It's like having sunshine every day. No, there must be some challenges. And for me, I think from childhood, there's one part I forgot to tell you that when I was in grade 3 at Nakatete Primary School, I was a monitor of that class from grade 3 to grade 7, a monitress. So that's politics, because when we talk of politics, politics is power relation. Where there are two people, there's politics involved. First and foremost, I would want to appreciate the Republican president who has really helped us because of his policy direction. When we won in 2021, his first budget, he increased the Constituency Development Fund. And he told the Zambians that I'm removing money from the center to the local council where people will be making decisions on their own. The projects under CDF are made by the WDCs and the community up to the CDF. Me as a member of parliament, I sit in the CDF. I only receive projects that have been decided by the community, then we approve. So my role as a member of parliament is to make sure that the implementation of those projects are done on time and in the right way. Chikankata, I'm happy that I have a team at the council. And to tell you the truth, at the moment in Chikankata, we have 14 wards. Each ward has not less than 4 projects. Some of these projects have already been commissioned. We have maternity annexes. So far, I have 3 maternity annexes in Chikankata. One of the best maternity annex that we've had. I have water kiosks across the district. You know, the difference is that we had independence in 1964 and we won in 2021. But people are expecting that we should have things that we need to have 60 years within 3 years. No. So right now in Chikankata, we have water kiosks across the district. We have we didn't build any school because we are responding to the free education policy. Hence, we had to increase number of classroom blocks in the already existing schools. And we needed to buy desks. The president said that no child will sit on the floor under his leadership. And hence, as Chikankata, we responded to that direction. And we bought desks for our children in the schools. We've also bought some yellow machines. You know, Chikankata is a rural constituency, so we are working on our feeder roads to open up the district to other districts. When you want to come out as a leader, you need first to identify yourself and have a self-esteem to stand up. Then other people will come and pick you up. But I would urge the NGOCC to continue working hard, but let's change the strategy by going out there, identify the women, the silent voice of a woman out there, bring them out so that they are leaders. Because when we talk of leaders, it's not just politics. even in the church, even at home, in the corporate world, because it's from these people that you can identify politicians. You bring them from the corporate world to the political arena, and then you have a good package of people, because we need to increase the number of women. So hence I would advise the NGOCC also to work with the political parties, so that they are able to help the women who are in these political parties, to nurture them to be good leaders. Because dreaming of being a member of parliament, a councillor, it's very easy. But being a leader is something else. You need to have the capacity. You need to manage people. You need to coordinate the welfare of people around you. Hence, it can only be done through the NGOCC by identifying the young people and nurture them.